This is John Pluta, GeorgiaBees.com. I'm going to show you a few things about melting wax since it's raining outside today. We have a lot of candle molds here. This is my disaster of a candle room. 10 years ago I started out with 10 molds. Now I have 110 in the same spot basically. We have candles and wax just everywhere. One of the first things for a hobbyist is how to melt the wax. I really prefer not to use an open flame. My preferred method is a microwave. What I use are the Pyrex glass containers. You can pick these up at Walmart for $3. These are the large size ones. We have various sizes of wax. Those blocks there I'll show you. We have a steam bath we're going to melt some in just a minute. A lot of people always want to know how to break the wax up. These are thin blocks or thick blocks. What I do is just any kind of a hammer, and they will just shatter into little pieces. We then load up the Pyrex glass with however many we want. To speed things up, this is an old microwave I've had for 20 years, and we just put it in here, and basically just set it on 12 minutes. Each one's going to vary a little bit. Then we have a container of hot wax. The reason I like these Pyrex glasses also is they have an automatic pouring spout on them. I'm going to go over here and pour just a quick little candles. If you notice, I also use the just bobby pins to hold my wicks up. This works very nice. And all these molds here, they just pop out like so. Mostly just trying to keep everything level. Just need a place to set this stuff. Another problem people have is re-wicking new molds. This is a taper that I'm going to have pulled out. I'm going to fill this up. This is just all we do. Another trick is by having a piece of, if you're a beekeeper, this is just plastic foundation, and to smooth the bottom edges of our candles. This also re-waxes, add some extra wax on the foundation for use in our beehives later. The same bobby pin. Now, on wicking a mold, a lot of people go through all kind of problems. I use a piece of brass welding rod. It's basically a brazing rod, and I have one with a nice flat end. I can rethread any kind of a size. What I do, I take and put the wick over the top of the flat end, and just gonna shoot it right up there, and boom, there we go. And just pull the other piece through. I always keep an eye out for the dollar stores. I use rubber bands on my molds. This is October, but you always want to think in advance. We're trying to get ready for the holiday season. holidays when we sell most of my candles as presents and gifts. For a taper, this is the one, little snowman. Alright. And basically we have just literally over 100 different type of candle molds for the beeswax, from angels to trains. We have bottles. We also have this is some of our wax blocks. This is what they look like after we take them out of the steam table. I'm fixing to go show you right now. Close your eyes as I go through my messy extracting room. Right here, these are my cappings that we've had out in the sun after we uncapped the honey. These were wet with honey on them. We put them out for the bees to clean off. These I'll put these in a paint strainer bag, put these in a 5-gallon bucket, and melt them down in my 4-in-1 liquidator. This is right here. This is the extractor, but this is some of our wet cappings we have here. This is the next room that we. This is where we have a large market for the small little 1-ounce blocks. Basically for ladies' cosmetics. We have several customers that buy these little 1-ounce blocks. Also these 4-pound blocks. We ship these through the mail. On the website georgebees.com. We basically have 4 of these blocks. I believe it's $96 post-paid, including shipping. This is my restaurant steam table. This is another thing that works out real well for melting the big blocks of hot wax. We put it on 175 to start with, and then turn it down. Once the wax is hot, we like to let it settle a little bit. That way all our crud goes to the bottom. This has about, this is one of the 8-inch deep pans. We have about 4 inches of wax, and then we have about an inch and a half of hot water, or water in the bottom. This is a release when we try to get rid of our wax when we're done. We can also scrape the crud off the bottom. I'm going to pour, these are 1-pound blocks. We sell a lot of these through the internet. These are 1-pound blocks. This is one of the molds I use. To get this right here, I use a super high-tech pouring device, a yogurt cup. It basically takes 2.5 little scoops. Slightly warm, but by pulling the wax right off just off the top, it's nice and clean. Whoops, except for there. There's another 1-pound block. We have them for $6 here, picked up, or $11 including shipping through the mail. And then another thing what we do to pour the camera's not going to sit up. Oh, another little trick we use is just a quick little spray of any kind of cooking oil and just an old brush. This is just a quick mold release, and then just a matter of filling our mold. This is going to be a 4-pound block. By setting it over top of this steam table, it's going to cool slowly, so we won't have any big cracks in it. Just by experience, I know where to go to. But we also have a little scale here. We check on every couple one. That's a few ideas for you. These are our 1 pound block, our little one. These are the 1 ounce blocks. We just twist them, pop these right out. Nice yellow wax. If you need beeswax, just go to my website, georgiabees.com, and we'll fix you up.